There's a lot of science out now. The gut is your second brain. It's really fascinating.
I feel bad for my gut because I just filled it with chocolate in my youth.
Oh, no.
And cakes. I'm like, I'm sorry, second brain. I really miss sandwiches, like nice British sandwiches. It's really weird how, when you said tea, I love those little sandwiches. And scones, you call them biscuits in the US. And I've started saying trousers again now that I'm back in the UK. I gotta say pants now.
No, trousers is way more fun. We gotta bring it to the US.
When I say it to my American friends, I'm like, trousers, they're like, what
I love it. I always say schedule. I think schedule is so much prettier than schedule. We got to bring all the Britishisms over to us.
Trash
it's so
instead
boring.
Of bin, like, get it in the trash. Stuff like that. And I'm like, oh my God, I'm so ashamed of myself. Let's go back to where you started, because I know that you studied fashion.
I did.
Is that correct? So I'm interested to understand your trajectory into the voice work. Still, it's very creative.
Yeah.
But what was it that made you go, wait a minute, I want to follow this path?
Yeah, so I didn't know what I wanted to study, but I picked one of the artistic pursuits that I love that might need a degree. So I picked fashion out of the whole bin of all the creative pursuits that I enjoyed. And I loved it in college. So I thought, oh, this is what I'm supposed to do. So I went out to LA and I tried it, hated it, quit.
Oh no!
Cried in my apartment every single day, lost, no idea what I'm supposed to do, not making any money.
How old
no
were you
friends.
then? Were you really young?
Oh, it was right out of, basically.
Right, like, so you were like, God, what am I all about?
Yeah. So I tried it, hated it, quit, and then I went on Craigslist and I found acting, and I was like, oh, wait a minute, acting, yes. So I tried it, started booking lots of things. So I was like, oh, acting, maybe that's what I'm supposed to be doing in life. So I signed up for LA Casting, which is a casting service in Los Angeles where you could apply for acting jobs. Saw a voiceover job, and I was like, oh, voiceover, wait, that sounds really fun. And I booked it, and it just kind of took off.
So it's funny that when
doors
the universe
just
open.
Yeah, you just kind of got to go with the flow with what the universe is trying to show you and tell you, and that's what I was always meant to do, I guess.
I do take my cues, I think, especially now I live in California, I'm such a hippie now, but I do think that sometimes the universe, or whatever you want to call it, is showing
Absolutely.
You. And
you just have to be open enough to kind of feel if you're not feeling right in something, you're probably not meant to be doing that thing.
Where do you kind of cross the line between, say, fate, the universe, whatever you want to call it, and then going, no, I'm going to pursue something directly, consciously? Where do you draw that line?
Yeah, it's such a fascinating question, and I actually love this topic. You know, there's manifestation. Does anybody here believe in manifestation and law of attraction?
Anyone here? Yes. One lady.
Nice. I really, really believe in all that stuff. All that stuff is so real. There's just a combination of what your head says, what your heart says, what your gut says, like Dr. Tara Swart says. So you can always do a little check in there. And then you just have to read the signs of what the universe is telling you. But from what I understand from my research and work in manifestation and law of attraction is the universe is impartial. It's not out to get you. It's not in love with you, neither or either. It's impartial. So anything that you're receiving can be a reflection of just other people's stuff or your stuff. That is not to say that if something awful has happened to you that you deserved it or you were reflecting that back at you. Definitely not. But if you are working towards a goal or it's something in your job and something doesn't feel right, you got a gut check, heart check, head check, if that's something that's being reflected back at you from the universe, or is this a sign from the universe? It's just up to you to take those cues and what does it mean to you. At the end of the day, it has to be an inward reflection. I don't believe there's some man in the sky that's dropping hints for you, and if you don't figure it out, then you won't get to your fated destiny. I don't believe that.
I like the idea. Imagine if there was, he just drops Post-its, just giant Post-its. I would like that sometimes.
That's very fair. It's where am I? I'm in a little bit of a patch where I'm debating like creating an opera. I want to do a new music film. I'm rebranding all of my music. A lot of creative stuff, writing a visual novel, writing an animated film. And I really would love some cues from the universe, from that man in the sky, like, okay, you don't need to do this one, do this one, because I just have way too many creative things I want to do.
Manifest a post-it, please. Just like give me a post-it sign. But I know what you mean. I think that even if you don't believe in the words manifestation or law of attraction, because I think that's a lot for some people.
Yeah.
There are, there's language that everybody uses. For example, when you say, oh, I have a gut feeling about that.
Absolutely.
Or, we've got the same vibe, we've got the same wavelength, we're on the same wavelength. And so I think that those phrases exist for a reason.
Yeah, absolutely. It's really interesting. There's a lot of science out now. The gut is your second brain. It's really fascinating.
No, actually, yeah. I feel bad for my gut because I just filled it with chocolate in my youth.
Oh, no.
And I'm like, I'm sorry, second brain.
Oh my gosh.
I'm trying to treat you better now, second brain. So tell me about your gut feeling towards going towards
That's such a great example.
Yeah.
So I had always, when I first moved to LA, I was told by individuals that the anime industry is a closed off niche, small group of actors, and it's impossible to get into.
Who told you that? Was it just people in the
I'm not
industry?
going to name names.
Okay.
I'm not going to out anybody. But I let those words mean things to me in my head and my heart, and I guess gut. And so I didn't pursue anime, and my video game career was taking off. Everything was taking off. And there was a casting director workshop I saw with Mami Okada. She's the casting director at Bang Zoom. And just for that one millisecond, the love and the need to do anime outweighed the fear and the like, I can't do it voice. And I would say that's a good example of that gut feeling being so strong and powerful that it was able to outweigh the fear and everything. So I signed up for the workshop and got discovered and immediately got cast as a lead in an anime that was A Lull in the Sea. If you guys haven't seen it, highly recommend. Really beautiful show. And it just kind of took off from there.
You know, people, like, before I moved over to America, and there's been points in my life as well when I've changed careers or pursued things, and they've said, don't do that. It's too hard.
Isn't that interesting? And it's always a clue when people are saying things to you. What they're really speaking is their own limitations, their beliefs about themselves. If somebody insults you, it's really a projection about their own self-hatred or self-imposed limitations. It's really fascinating, actually, when you look at it through that lens.
It is. So, I mean, I meet so many people doing the conventions that want to be actors, voice actors, and I would say to you guys as well, and you probably will say the same, if somebody says, oh, you can't do that, they can't do it, but you can do it if you really want to do it.
Yeah.
Would you say that the same?
It can be so uncomfortable for somebody if you are kind of lit up in life and you're following your dreams and you're going for it. If somebody feels like they can't do it, it might be really triggering for them. Like, why do you think you can like have everything you want in life and have this amazing life? Because they feel like they can't. So it could be really triggering for them.
But how wonderful as well, because to be able to do a career where you express yourself, because not all of us, I mean, people out there that can be doctors and lawyers and accountants, well, that's great, but not everybody has the same brain. Some of us want to express ourselves creatively.
But that's what's so beautiful. Like, I think it's equally beautiful that some people are out there, you know, fixing somebody's brain that has like a tumor in it.
Yeah.
Like, how special and needed is that? I like just got goosebumps. But like, all of us have different talents and gifts, and I think that makes the world so special and beautiful. I really do.
Has there been a moment in your career so far, because you meet so many lovely people doing conventions?
I
and doing
do.
this
I'm
work,
so lucky, you guys. I'm so happy to be here with you all.
which is lovely, because it's a manifestation of your work, because you're in the booth, you don't see people, right?
None. Not even other actors.
No, you're like literally just like...
It's very isolating, yeah.
It is. So to come out and do this, do you feel as an actor that you're helping people when you meet them?
It's really interesting because I've always had a very deep desire to help people. I have a very dark past that I've survived through, and I know that I'm here to help other people through the dark and find healing and light and love in their lives. And I just never knew how to do it. And I had a wake-up call when I did a show in, I think it was, Anna Magic in Chicago. But I had so many people coming up to me saying, like, you saved my life, or like, you got me through this depression. And I had this moment where I was like, oh my God, I'm already helping people. I am helping people. So I do think my work does help some people. It's cathartic to watch somebody go through all these emotional circumstances in a safe place from your living room, and you can cry things out and feel things. And it means literally the moon and the stars, the entire universe, to help people. So if I'm doing that through my work, then I could not be happier.
Does it make you think about the work slightly differently when you are...
Absolutely.
Yeah, because
there's more of a, like, when you have power, there's when you have great power, you have great responsibility.
Not to quote a famous quote.
Yeah, I just feel a lot of responsibility with my work. I don't take it lightly, and I'm here for a reason. Otherwise I wouldn't be here. So like, I'm just desperate to like try to help other people, and I'm just hungry to share my light and energy, healing energy, with other people in any way I can.
Anything that surprised you when you meet fans about the way they've connected to the work? So for example, you come to the work as an actor.
Yes.
And you're going, okay, who is this character? Who am I? Where are they going? How do I express their personality through you?
Yeah.
You're the actor, the tool.
And in that moment, if I don't make you lose your train of thought,
No, not at all.
you'll continue. But in that moment, my job is to have an open heart, as open as possible, so that I can bring this character to life and imbue that, is the word imbue? Imbue them with my soul and my heart, because they're just a two-dimensional thing. But when I voice them, obviously my personality, my heart is going to go into the character and bring them to life. That's why a lot of actors get upset when fans call us the character's name. But the truth is, Rem is partially me. I gave her my heart. So I will never get upset when a fan calls me Rem. I literally, that is partially me, has my spirit in it. So at that point in the process, I'm like just trying as best I can to have an open heart, and I'm imbuing, or I don't know if that's the right word.
No, you're
imbibing.
No, like
imbuing. I want to Google it while you're talking. I'm gonna go Google it.
You can
drive me crazy.
Get on the Google. I want to.
Imbue? Is it imbue?
I think it is imbue.
INBUE.
That's right.
Yes.
It is
Okay,
imbue.
nice. I felt so stupid. I was
No.
like, I don't remember this word, and
You're
I totally
good.
should.
No, you're good.
But yes, so then continue the process. Like, I'm in the booth, I do all this stuff, and then...
No, but I like to have meandering conversations. So from what you were saying there, I think that's a really wonderful thing that you don't really care. You're like, you know what? If somebody calls me the character, I'm the character. Because I think that says a lot about the job that you've done, because somebody just loves you so much as that character. They see you as that. Is that how you see it as well?
I mean, it just makes sense that they see me as the character. They're watching the character, which obviously doesn't have my face, but it does have my voice, and it has my heart and my soul and my brain. So I literally brought the character to life. So it makes sense that they would see me as the character. It is part me.
Yeah, I wouldn't. If I was playing a character, I wouldn't really mind it. I'd be like, cool, okay.
Yeah.
I've done my job.
Yeah.
But so you're in the booth, to go back to my original point, and you are giving your all, and then you come to these conventions. Is there anything that surprises you by the way people see the characters, as opposed to the way you've played them and thought about them as an actor?
I don't know. I think it's just more serious than I ever could have imagined, because just the sheer concept that somebody watching ReZero got them through the most horrid, painful depression phase of their lives and helped them literally survive. That's a lot. I don't know. That's a lot. And I feel a lot of responsibility, but you never know that's the thing. You just never know what people are going through, It's so hard.
I mean, because you're taking that in, as you say, like a sponge.
Very much.
You know, and it's a lot of energy people are giving you.
Very much.
It's a lot. So when you go back to
Absolutely.
your hotel room or back home, how do you release that energy?
I'm usually, because I am a sponge and I'm empathetic and I care and I'm trying, and I know some people have waited years to meet me, so I take that really seriously and I try to give people a really good experience. I'm just exhausted at the end of the day. And that's not anything negative towards you guys at all. I'm just tired. You know, it's a lot of energy exchange and it can be really emotional. So yeah, I just need to like do brain off activities.
Yeah.
So literally just like bad TV and just lounging and just breathing, just eating and taking care of myself.
Yes, literally after like I'm not meeting as many people as you guys, but it's like this all weekend. After cons, I'm like full house goblin.
It's so true though. Yeah.
I want to be a house goblin. But I know you're a musician as well. You mentioned music. I'm also a musician.
Oh, nice.
And so I'm very interested to ask this question of different musicians. When you're reading a script, now when I read a script, I think of it like lyrics, and I'm pulling words from the page, almost like there's a musicality to the script. Do you look at it like that as well?
No.
Or do you go, right, no, I'm going in like character and...
Yeah, for me, I use the imagination-based method of voice acting, which is just first person, imagining you're the character. 98% of me is Rem. I'm looking at Subaru. I live in this world, and 2% knows I'm not Rem, and I'm freaking Brianna Knickerbocker, and I'm not crazy. So I use that method. I just absorb and then just imagine and just let whatever comes out come out.
I like that. Has any...
It's very intuitive based.
Yes. But it's just, I guess, because when I was doing classes in LA, like, yes, like, there is, like, understanding character and things, but I guess for me, it was more to remember scripts as well, because I can't remember any script.
Goldfish brain. That's why I prefer voice acting.
Oh, my God. And I'm, like, panicking. I'm like, this is a monologue. Jeez. How do you memorize scripts when you have to memorize them?
So the only way that I know to... It's so hard because there's no way to really fake it.
You just have to.
You have to read the script 100 times
Oh.
and absorb it. Because otherwise, if you try to memorize it and then act after, you're seeing the lines in your head, and then it's not real. And the casting director will see that.
It's the biggest pain in there.
It's so intense.
Oh, and it's funny what you memorize, and then as soon as a job is done, everything just falls out
It's
the brain.
weird, yeah. Our brains are interesting.
I can't even remember people's names sometimes. I'm like, oh,
Yes.
I interviewed that person. Can't remember their name.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
My brain is just like... But I wanted to ask you some fun questions.
let's
and
do it.
then we'll get to you guys. If you've got any questions about music, acting, anything else, absolutely go for
Yeah.
it. So have a think. But fun questions. What is your acting superpower? Is it emotions?
I would say it's my open heart.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I was going to ask about accents.
Because I'm
and
just a very
improv.
sensitive, open-hearted person. I think that's my strong suit.
What about the other things like improv, accents, things like that? How do you just have to learn those, or do they come naturally?
I don't know. I think for some people it comes easier than other people. I don't know. Some people train in accents and they know 20. I can do about 3 or 4 fully naturally. I've never trained in them.
Oh, what are your fully natural accents?
British, Eastern European, Southern.
Love a southern
I would
accent.
say those are my like top 3 that are just easy, and I could talk in them all day, every single day without missing a beat. And the one I did take a couple classes in, because I am part Lebanese, so I'm Mina, so I can start working in that area, Arabic accent.
Accents are hard, like really, really hard. And it's not even just thinking about the way you say words, it's like moving your whole face differently. Like,
Yeah, it's so true.
it's absolutely mad. Like, so what is the one thing that gets you in the zone instantly before a session, before you go into the booth? Do you have a ritual, something that you do?
I don't. Maybe I'm like kind of boring or something.
No.
I don't have any of these things. I don't know, just having all my liquids and making sure I've warmed up my voice and making sure I'm rested and making sure I'm like coming from an emotionally open-hearted place and I'm all set to go and like ready to go in there and leaving the whole world behind so I can go into a different world.
I wanted to ask a follow-on question just because, you know, we're human and sometimes you have to do a job, but you know, maybe your day sucked, bad things happen. I've had to get on stage before, and maybe I've been crying that morning. How do you click your brain into that mode?
Sometimes it is hard. I've done sessions after major deaths, really traumatic events. It is really, really, really hard. It's a very difficult industry. It's ruthless. If I didn't go in, I would have gotten recast for certain projects. I did get recast from other projects. And you either buckle up, Buttercup, or you were possibly going to get recast. It's really hard. It sucks.
Yeah, you just have to get on with it. There's no one's there to coddle you.
It sucks.
It does suck. If your voice had a flavor, what would it be?
I don't know. What do you guys think?
Yeah,
do you guys
think?
have like a flavor for my voice?
Strawberry.
Oh, I love it. I'll take that. Anybody
Love
else?
that.
I'm curious.
Blueberry.
Oh, I love it. Okay.
Okay, so we got
We're in the berry family so far. Anybody else?
No.
Okay.
Sweet berries. We're talking. You're in the sweet berry zone.
All right.
Like that. Okay, and lastly, what is your random hidden talent? Do you have one?
I mean,
okay. I'm excited.
I can, because I don't know. I can roll my belly like a Arabic, like a Lebanese dancer, or what do they call them? Belly dancer.
That's
it.
amazing.
I don't know.
No, my belly has never moved. It just is like it flops. It's just.
Oh my god!
It just flops. Guys, can we have a round of applause for this first part of the panel? Yay! And we're going to get to fan questions. Okay, Dale, where's Dale? Or do we have the fan mic? Okay, guys, hands up. I'll run into the crowd. Who's got a question? Any
Don't
questions?
be shy.
Don't be shy. Oh, okay. Right, I'm going to get my steps in. I'm ready. Okay.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, right, okay. Get my steps in over here. Hello, my love. I'm coming over here. Okay, can you still see me? Yes?
Yes.
Okay, can you say your name and your question?
Okay. My name's Hayley, and I was just wondering what it was like to bring Hu Tao to life, because she's one of my favourite Genshin characters, so I was just wondering what it was like for you to bring her to life.
Hu Tao was so much fun to bring to life. Obviously she's a ridiculous character. So much fun. I've said I have a very dark past, so I very much relate to dark characters. So as soon as I saw she was like a funeral parlor director and had fun with like dead things, I was like, step aside, everybody. This character's mine. But yeah, I just have a blast with her. I just adore her to the moon and back.
Thank you.
Do you have I was going to ask, do you have a favorite line of hers? She has like the most fun lines ever.
I'm coming back.
I feel very lucky.
I think it's her silly child sort of quote.
Classic.
Yeah.
You can't go wrong with the silly girl.
Yeah.
So much fun doing that in the booth. Just laughing and like smiling to myself like, wow, this is my life. I get to do this for work. Somebody's going to pay me to do this. How wild is that?
I am at the back here and I can see your little heads, your wee heats. Get your hands up in there if you've got another question. Oh, okay, you guys are making me work. Here we go. Right, all right. Okay, I'm trying to up this step count here. Hello, my dear. What's your name and question?
My name's Esmeralda,
Hi.
and I can see you're a very bubbly character. And when you voice acted Karnal, she's a very quiet character. How was that for you?
Yeah, so I do get a lot of these kind of like shy, timid characters that are soft-spoken. It's kind of my thing, my bread and butter, as they would say. It was really, really, really fun and really interesting and very dark. She has a very intense, traumatic past, so I felt a lot of responsibility, like bringing that to life. But I don't know if you've read the manga. No spoilers, don't worry. but I'm excited because she does have a lot of growth trajectory through the series. So I'm very excited to see her come out of her shell a little bit more. But she was very precious to me, and I handled her with a lot of care.
Thank you. Any other questions, you guys? About anything at all? Get your wee hands up. Don't want to make me...
Don't be shy. Come on.
Okay.
We could talk about cats.
Love
Ask
it.
me what my favorite scary movie is.
Love it, love it. Okay, we're coming over here. Hello, friend. What's your name and question?
Hi, I'm Aaron.
Hi.
Hi. So, just wondering, since I'm a huge Spider-Man fan, I was wondering if you could voice any Spider-Man character, who would it be and why?
Any what character?
Spider-Man.
Oh, Spider-Man?
Yeah.
Well, could there be a crossover and Kumiko goes into Spider-Man world since she's Spider-Girl?
Yes, go for it.
Okay, awesome. I'll be myself.
Excellent. Perfect. Great answer. Thank you.
Like that answer. Okay, anybody else? I'm going to come over here so I can see. Nobody? Not going to make me walk any further? I'm
Come
Homer
on,
Simpson.
guys.
No?
I'm going to start asking you guys questions.
Okay. Oh my gosh. Right. Okay. Well, that's the fan questions. What is your favorite cat? What's your favorite type of cat?
Type of cat?
You said cat, so I
Maybe
was
the
like, let's
cheetah
go.
or snow leopards.
I would just say orange.
That's fair.
I have an orange son. He's my cat.
So cute.
I'm a single mother. Brianna, are you here all weekend?
Yeah, so I'm going to go to my table right after this if you want to get anything signed. I tried to bring prints of a lot of my characters, so I got a lot of good ones up there. And I'll be signing most of the weekend. And yeah, I hope to meet you all.
If you guys are too shy to ask a question or you think of something later, Brianna will be happy to answer any questions at all. Brianna, it's been absolutely wonderful chatting
thank you so
to
much for a lovely panel. This was great.
No, it was really good. Thank you so much. Guys, please give it on up for Brianna Knickerbocker. Huge round of applause. Yeah. Thank you, Brianna.
Thank you guys so much.